Yeah, no, she's a fabulous bunny. She's like a little. She's like a little.
Are you gonna pet me? Ow! Does it taste good? Oh, they're adorable. So adorable.
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Lloyd and I'm the founder of Doodle Lovely. And at Doodle Lovely, we build creative products to help you stress less.
Thank you. And you have that show, or every Wednesday night. I guess it's not really a show. It's your...
It's my Doodle Your Calm sessions. So a place for people to unwind and bring some calm and just quietness to mind. I have been in Hubbards while I'm from here, and we moved back about 2 years ago. We've been off and on in Hubbards over the past 10 years. So we moved from the UK and then we were over in Newfoundland and always trying to get back home.
So what is your background? Like, what were you doing in the UK?
So my background is in design and communications, and so I had a design company over in London. And I spent a lot of time within the field of helping children with autism and use the creative process to alleviate and really inspire a lot of the children. And so I've taken that kind of with me wherever I've gone, which has been really, really lovely.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So have you always been artistic? Like as a child, did you always doodle?
I always have been artistic. So yes, I've always doodled, because doodle can mean a lot of different things. But it's always been something that I've nurtured or I've fostered, whether it's in my professional life or, growing up, I was in art lessons for a long time, and I used to paint every single night before I went to bed. And so I'd always have a paintbrush in my hand, and then I would put it down, and it was the perfect way to kind of soothe myself to sleep. So it was definitely, it's gone for a long time. I've been doing it for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then, now that you're in Hubbards, you have a lovely cottage here by the ocean. There's a lot of time to reflect. Well, I guess you're busy, so it's not really a lot of time to reflect. But right now, with the pandemic happening, I know you're doing some work. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure. So with the pandemic, my life hasn't changed all that much in some ways, because I do have a home office already, or a home studio already, it's all here. So it doesn't change that day-to-day activity. But I have been working a lot in different fields since the pandemic, and really noticing where people have needed more and more of the creative process, and doodling specifically as a way to provide that kind of calm mind and that ability to focus and concentrate. So also with the healing journey has been a big piece. And so I've been working with people that suffer from PTSD, and being part of that healing process as a 1-hour program. And I've also, on the other side, so outside of the PTSD community, I've been working with corporate and providing Doodle Breaks. So as a way to really help that divide between home life, work life, because again, it all becomes fuzzy when we're doing it all at the same time. So helping people to really find that focus and concentration, and also boost happiness.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We need that.
We all need that, for sure.
So what do you mean by doodle breaks? Like, for some people who don't understand, what does that entail?
So the Doodle Breaks I offer are 15-minute pre-recorded breaks, and they are guided activities that give you that snippet of time to refresh, recharge your mind. And I also do 1-hour Doodle Break facilitation. It's live on Zoom, and it's an opportunity for us to get a little bit deeper into the process, and also bring more out of what kind of doodling can do for you. So there's 2 different areas that I concentrate in with corporate.
So for some people who have never even picked up a pen and paper and doodled, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people get kind of nervous, and how do I start? I mean, even me, I was kind of like, I haven't really doodled in a long time, and I watched your Doodle Your Calm, and it's like really refreshing. It's a guide, almost like a guided meditation in a way, 'cause
Oh, absolutely. It is. It's giving you that period of time, say you don't have much time in your day, like maybe you can't go to a yoga class, or you don't know how to meditate, or what does that mean? These Doodle Breaks or Doodle Your Calm sessions are really about going in and giving you permission to access that. And you don't need to be an artist to doodle. As long as you can do lines and shapes, you're totally fine. So that's why I know most people can do this. And it is, to your point about perfection, it's not about perfecting. And we spend our lives trying to perfect often, and we are constantly putting pressure on ourselves. Well, this is an opportunity for you to just be able to go with that flow. And that's sometimes hard for us adults, but being able to go with it and just almost giving yourself permission to let it be however it's going to kind of turn out. It's not going to be about this perfected result in the end, although the perfected result is how you feel from that process.
Yeah. Like back then, I was just thinking, an art teacher was like, okay, here's an exercise, copy it.
Yeah.
But there was so much pressure,
Yeah.
And so how do you even get rid of that? Like, how do you even start? It's the fear of getting that pen and paper.
There's a lot of fear, and that's one of the biggest things that stops people from entering into a lot of the creative processes. And doodling, when it also has a bad reputation, because to your point, when you're from schooling perspective, doodling was like, you're not paying attention. And in fact, all the science is now proving that you are focusing and there's a stat out there that if you're doodling while on a phone call or in a boardroom meeting or a meeting in general, you can retain 29% more information than people that don't doodle. And there's a reason for that, because when we're sitting there and we're in a meeting and we're not paying attention because maybe our attention's not there, you're miles away. So doodling actually activates the brain in a way that you can come back to the conversation. So you're doodling, but you're also being able to hear, so you're not completely gone. Information that now doodling is unveiling or revealing that we now can share. And so that whole myth about doodling is what really Doodle Lovely is trying to ensure people understand, is that doodling is a really powerful tool. So how do you get started? Well, there is a certain amount that you have to do from your side about giving yourself permission to make a mess or not care what it looks like. And that's hard because when we're 13 or when we're in our younger years, a lot of the reasons why we won't engage in that creative self is because something that's happened in our past system or our past life, and it's part of our belief system. So we hold that. It could be the simplest thing that somebody told you not to color outside the lines, and that possibly can block you for years to come. It could be, oh, that doesn't look like a real cat. So all these things that we learn in school way back when, it does change. Nowadays, there's a little bit more flexibility and freedom. It depends where you're at. But it's about fostering that ability to creatively not be the same as everyone else. And that's why the doodling process is so wonderful, because your doodles will look like no other, because you doodle how you doodle. It comes out in your own expressive, authentic way.
That's amazing. That's the explanation I wanted.
Great. So this year for Christmas, here in Nova Scotia, I will be at the Forum, and you'll be able to see that if you follow Facebook. There'll be dates that I will be there. And so you get your ticket. It is very, very organized this year. So that's what I have to say with any big events where we're a little bit unsure about going out and keeping safe. They are booked in slots, so you can feel more comfortable and at ease when you're going through and you're trying to find local products. So I do have different products, and I'd love to show you. For the Doodle products, these products are available online. There's going to be some that are not, but the Creative Mind Happy Soul Journal is a new product that has just come out in the last couple of weeks. It's the new version that you can go through and bring some calm to your mind while being able to build on your self-confidence, especially your creative journey with your confidence, and also be in the moment with being able to rewire your mind to think positively, because there's gratitude. So there's all kinds of things for you to enjoy. Now, I do have another couple products that the Doodle by Number. I have one coming out next week, which is Doodle by Number for dog lovers. So guess what, everyone? This will be here next week, and I'm pretty excited because it seems like with COVID, we've had a huge influx of dog owners. And so this book has been fully inspired by you, if you're a dog owner.
Everybody wants to go for walks all the time now.
That's right. That's a good thing. There is some other products that will be available at the show, and they will be available online. It's the Doodle Doers. I have some of my favorite pens that I use through the books. Nothing's better than finding a nice pen. And something that's going to be coming in December. I'm hoping that everything arrives nice, with enough time to ship. This is your Doodle Breaks notepad, and this is all about taking a 5-minute break and going to an activity in this book. And so again, this is online. It may not be at all the Christmas shows, but just reach out if you're looking to find out where this is. Okay. So other products that if you're looking for, to scratch off those to-dos, I have some notebooks and notepads for you to use this Christmas. Get yours whenever you can, online or at the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Melissa.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. Thank you for coming over and kind of exploring the whole idea of doodling and how much importance it is to bring it into your life.